thinking deeply about the nature of reality and you start questioning it philosophically. You start questioning epistemology and metaphysics. You start questioning what reality is. You start questioning what you are and what your mind is. And you start to deconstruct everything you've learned from your culture. You deconstruct religion. You deconstruct schooling. You deconstruct political ideology. You deconstruct science. You deconstruct all your economic ideas. You deconstruct everything and you remove your mind. You free your mind of all attachments and all biases. Because you want to really get to the truth of things. You stop believing in anything, including beliefs in science and other things. And you delve deeper and deeper and deeper into the relativity of reality. You start to recognize that all culture, all cultural norms, all languages, all scientific systems, all models, all maps, all books, everything I've learned, it's all relative. It's not absolutely true. And then you start wondering to yourself, well, what is absolutely true? And you go deeper and deeper and deeper in that. You start questioning yourself with a deep, profound, corrosive skepticism, which takes over your entire mind. This is not just something you do on your spare time. This consumes you. It drives you mad. It drives you into nihilism and solipsism and skepticism and cynicism. And it's very difficult psychologically on you. It's very threatening. Because all of your attachments, even things like the idea that you should have a family, or that family is even good, you question that. The idea that money is important, you question that. You even question the idea whether life itself is important. And you surrender your attachment to life itself. And if you continue down this process, all the way down, and you deconstruct your entire mind and psyche, what happens is that you go beyond psychology and you go into metaphysics and you go into pure consciousness. And then what you become conscious of is that your ego mind and your entire identity as a self completely collapses as though it never even existed. Your self-image of you as a biological human, it collapses. The colors and sounds and things still stay the same, your body still stays here, but your self-image, your psychological psyche, self-image, it all collapses into nothing. And with that collapses the idea of a physical objective reality. And when this happens, it feels like you've gone insane, because there's no more difference between sanity and insanity, good and bad, right and wrong. Everything collapses into pure relativity. And when that happens, it's the most counterintuitive and astounding thing. Because you would think, well, Leo, what you're describing here sounds like the height of madness and the worst possible thing that anyone could wish on themselves. Why would anyone do this? Why not just live a normal, good life? But you don't appreciate what happens when you lose yourself. When you lose yourself, when you lose your mind, when you lose any notion of an objective external reality. And what I'm describing here is something that Jesus did, that the Buddha did, that happened to Muhammad, that all the great mystics of the past have done. When all of that collapses, your mind collapses, what are you left with? You're left with consciousness. Nothing but consciousness. All that exists is consciousness. This is consciousness. The material world that you thought was solid and real, it was always just consciousness.